We all know that slave reparations is a hot topic that we hear more and more each day. Well, Albany, New York, is another location that is trying to get slave reparations for the descendants that are there. Well, Mayor Eric Adams just came out and said he supported reparations for Albany, New York. I don't trust this dude for real, y'all. It's just been too many things that he's been shady on. But I'm going to go ahead and play this audio for this particular story. So it's New York City Mayor Adams back renewed push for reparations bill in Albany.
NYC Mayor Adams backs renewed push for reparations bill in Albany. Mayor Adams expressed support Thursday for an effort in Albany to lay the groundwork for Black New Yorkers to receive reparations for slavery, saying specific attention should be paid to still existing companies that benefited from slave labor. We need to zero in on some of those corporations and companies that the foundation of their wealth came from slavery, Adams said, without naming names. This is long overdue and something I supported for many years. Adams' comments come amid a renewed push for legislation that would create a reparations study commission in the Empire State, similar to a statewide panel established in California in 2020. The California Reparations Task Force is currently working with a team of economic consultants on possible monetary figures associated with the impact of slavery as well as past housing discrimination practices, mass incarceration, and other harms done to Black residents. A similar measure that would have created an 11-member committee to study potential reparations for Black New Yorkers stalled in the state Senate after being passed by the Assembly last year. Adams said Albany lawmakers should make the renewed push a priority. This country was built on free labor, and we are who we are because of that free labor, Adams said. That free labor destroyed the foundation of African Americans that worked on plantations, made cotton king, the tobacco industry, many of the banking industries. A lot of these industries are where they are because of it. The government has an obligation to deal with it, and I'm 100% supportive of what they're doing, he added. Assemblywoman Mikkel Salages, D. Nassau, who chairs the New York Black, Puerto Rican, Hispanic and Asian Legislative Caucus, welcomed the mayor's backing. To have a Black man, someone in such an important leadership role as mayor of the city of New York, I thank him and encourage other colleagues to get behind the commission to take a look at reparations, Salages told the Daily News. The Assemblywoman has been working with experts from across the country and monitoring similar measures in other states as she prepares to reintroduce the revamped legislation. We're currently in the process of fine-tweaking it, but when we submit it we believe it will be a bill that passes the legislature and we'll be able to convene and talk about reparations, Salages said. Senator Jabari Breesport, D. Brooklyn, said Adams is on the right path, highlighting the role still existing companies played in the slave trade, noting that banks used slaves as collateral and insurance companies wrote policies insuring slave owners against the loss or death of their property. I think it says something to the wide range of support when someone as conservative as the mayor is also supporting a bill like this that will uplift the community, so I'm grateful for everyone who comes out in support of the bill, Breesport added.
Yeah, I mean,
Renowned
he is, yeah, they're right about that. There are a lot of institutions that exist today: banking, insurance, colleges, universities. I mean, just to name a few. And this government was very much behind slavery. And they never came out and opposed it in a big way when the revenue was rolling in. So trust me, even beyond the American borders, owes reparations. So, I'm glad Albany is working towards this, but I really think this should be a New York thing. Why not the entire state of New York? When you know so many people there are descendants of slaves, and this once again quashes that notion that many of us were taught when we were in school that slavery was in the South. That is so not true. You know, uh, Even here in my state, and I have told y'all before, there are slave cemeteries in New Jersey, in New York, in Connecticut. They're up here. See, this is why they want to bulldoze stuff down or put parking lots on top of those graves or buildings on top of those graves and, cover it up. I mean, let's be real. With the amount of slaves that were once in America, there should be slave cemeteries everywhere. And they have gone above and beyond to try to hide these things, building neighborhoods over it, building schools and government agencies on top of these graves. So you don't even know they were ever there. Just like they bulldozed down all the black towns that were up and down I-95 and put the highway there. So you never know, up and down the eastern quarter of the US were a bunch of black towns built by the hands of those former slaves. You will never know it was there because this is the kind of rotten stuff that they do in this country. So I'm glad California and now Albany, New York, and hopefully it'll be more states across the country working towards reparations. To me, it's the least you can do for all the hell we have been through. It's not just our forefathers through slavery, it's all of the stuff that happened after slavery to this very day. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about what they're trying to do in Albany, New York. And I will try to stay on top of these stories as they come out. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.